I gotta. It wouldn't be like me if I don't do PSI. It just wouldn't be me. And so at the same time, I am Kendrick, a senior specialist, a health conscious coach, intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. How y'all feel this morning? Come on into this. Huh? You might as well come on in, gather around the table. There's going to be multiple tables that you're going to have to eventually gather around throughout your life. Now, hey, don't think I'm talking about one table. Earlier, I might be talking about one table, but holistically, we have to understand that there are going to be multiple tables that we're going to have to sit at and suck at and suck with. SU, like supplements. You know, when we get the word supplements from, yeah, you're going to have to suck at these tables, and you're going to have a good table. Choose the tables wisely that you desire to eat from. So at the same time, I had to come in this morning absolutely with nothing to say. You see that? That's how the creator of all things will move over your life. And sometimes when you are just obedient to the call, and when you are in the alignment of the anointing, and when you just have to say something to the mind of the individual that might come across this podcast in the morning or in the afternoon, or that might just need a word, might need a construct, might need a concept, OENCET, a concept. You know what I'm saying? In order to move this thing called life, curriculum, just a little bit smooth. That's all. Listen, it ain't gonna always be smooth, but at the same time, if you can smoothen it out just a little bit, in order for your health and your wellness to be maintained, I'm gonna go with green. I just say health and wellness, right? I'm in the mindset at this moment. I'm in the mindset at this moment to tell you that it ain't gonna always be. You heard what I said? That's that mindset stuff. It ain't gonna always be. You heard what I said? I ain't saying that. It ain't gonna always be. It will always be that you're gonna have to do it through your body. It ain't gonna always be. It's for sometimes health and wellness come to me. Maybe it's since I am a thought provoker, maybe since I am a health conscious coach and an intellectual content creator, maybe I have to stop by this to tell you that you're gonna have to check your health and wellness of the mind. Ooh, I know we stay in the body real strong now. I know that we normally will focus in on that body a lot. I've seen individuals and been in the presence of people that went through surgery, on their external pulchritude. You heard what I said. I ain't scared of y'all. Don't get mad at me. Go Google this stuff if you got a problem with the way I speak. You feel me? That might not be your tribe. You might not be mine. But at the same time, I said that some individuals will go to surgery on their bodies, on their external pulchritude, just to make it feel better to them. So at the same time, since I'm here this as a thought provoker, since I'm here this morning as a specialist of the mind, and I'm here to tell you that sometimes you might have to do your health and wellness check on your thoughts. How about that? The art of deliberate thought, the art of deliberate thinking. Make sure that your thoughts are in the alignment by which, you know what I'm saying, you have to exude into the earth as your own energy, as your frequency, as your vibration, as your as your own entity. Yeah. So at the same time, since I learned as I listened to y'all don't have any idea the sessions that I have on a daily basis with every individual that I cross, every path that I cross, I'm always listening. I think one thing that psychology has done for me more than anything else in the world. Did you hear me, sir? Hey, one thing that psychology has done for me more than anything is the study of human behavior. One thing that has done more than anything else is it has made me a great listener. I listen extremely well, sir. You hear me, man? I say I listen extremely well. And so, since I am here, and since I am on assignment, and since I am the individual that has this ministry for your mind, since it might as well be me at the middle of this message, I'm just here to tell you that at the same time, you have to consider. Just all I'm here to do is allow you to consider, take into consideration that your health and wellness of your mind and your thoughts and your understanding, and your beliefs might just be entangled. And so at the same time, I'm here. Maybe I'm here to offer additional process to you learn as you listen. I say eventually you will have to learn as you listen and teach when you're talking, when you talk. Teach something when you talk, sir. Don't just let your words be frivolous in the atmosphere. Don't let your words just, what I'm saying, just be thrown in the atmosphere. Words are a energy. Words are a frequency. Words is a vibration. Make sure when you speak, yeah, you speak, with all the syllables. You speak with clarity through your fifth chakra. You speak with understanding. You speak with conviction. And so at the same time, since I am your thought provoker, since I sat down here this morning, cleaned my board, and said, do a reset. I said, I cleaned the board for a reset. I didn't want to show the same thing that I showed the last 2 or 3 sessions. So I cleared the board for a reset. So at the same time, we might as well go ahead on and get to it. I'm on my Chiefs this morning. Hey, look, if y'all familiar with this one right here? Hey, look, let me tell y'all something. Hey, look, y'all know I'm from born and raised in the county of 305. That's just in my trick voice. But anyway, I don't have a cup in my presence, but I want to show y'all that this is good. This carrot juice, since we're talking about wellness, we're talking about health, we're talking about our bodies being circulated, our minds have to follow, and our spirit has to be the first. And so at the same time, your spirit, mind, and body in that order, because you are a spirit being having a human experience that possesses that's held by a body. So at the same time, we know who we are, we know whose we are. And so at the same time, we're going to teach when we talk, and we're going to listen as we learn. Did you hear me? I said we might as well learn as you listen to people, as you hear them, as you hear their heart, hear what they're not saying. You got to be an extreme listener. Yeah, but to the fact that you don't even, what they're saying is not what you hear. What you're hearing is what they're not saying. Ooh, And so at the same time, since I'm here to learn as I listen to y'all and to teach when I talk to y'all. You ever say, y'all, YAM? I'm not scared of it. But at the same time, I'm here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis, Senior, your thought-provoking speaker, your health-conscious coach, intellectual content creator, and also your podcast professor. I had to stop by here. I almost fell short this morning. I'm just gonna sit here and just chop it up with y'all for a quick second. I got so many other appointments to go see and handle and take care of, and at the same time, I was in passing. I was getting ready to pass by the desk, the table, by which the creator of all things said, "Open the laptop on October 15th, 2022." He said, "Open the laptop and speak into the mind of the." From that point on to this day, I've been speaking. Who would ever thought 3 years later I'll still be here speaking? Dude, just being obedient. Just being obedient. Obedient to the call. Obedient to being a chosen one. Obedient. Obedience is better than sacrifice. And so at the same time, I was getting ready to pass through to go take care of some other business. He said, "This is what I called you to, sir. Don't pass by the table. Going to take care of anything else until you take care of the table first. Your table." Ooh-wee. So I had to stop in my tracks. I did that. I stopped in my tracks. So I'm here this morning to render everything that's in my heart to say, everything that's in my mind to deliver, everything that's in the alignment of the essence by which I come and sit in the first place. Yeah, it's health and wealth in your mind first, because every idea, every self-made millionaire started with an idea. It's going to start with an idea. So at the same time, I came to tell you, like, make sure pay attention to your idea. Make sure. Yeah. Walk cognitively of the assignment. Did you hear me, sir? Hey, kings in the earth, walk cognitively aware of the assignment that's been placed on your own individual fingerprint. It's your fingerprint. Nobody else has the fingerprints by which you offer to this earth. So you are a unique individual. Did you hear me, sir? I say you are uniquely different from anybody else. And so you might as well tap all the way into your uniqueness. Maybe this is my uniqueness right now. Just having the ability to speak. Don't necessarily blame me. Blame my grandmother, my great grandmother. Thank you, Willie Lee Davis. Thank you. Woo-wee. So at the same time, since I'm here, and since she told me that child to sit down at the table, get the encyclopedia, sir, and write words. Made me a wordsmith. Ooh-wee. Made me a sapiosexual. Made me an individual that understand words and the power that they hold. So at the same time, be careful with your words. Maintain and master your words. Since it is a frequency, since it is a vibration, since it is a currency by which you pay dividends into the mind of the people that you speak to. Master your words. I said everything. I feel good. Ooh, hey, look, I feel real good right now, y'all. I promise you I do. I feel so good that I came by the tape. I didn't let the distractions of this world and these things that has to be done prevent me from stopping by the tape to say something that will enhance or encourage or inspire. Y'all see, I close my eyes. I ain't read that off no paper. I got my eyes closed. Sometimes in this thing called life, you might have to close your natural eye. You know what I said? Yes. Ooh, E-Y-E-S. Yeah. So you might have to close your natural eyes. So in order to see properly, you might have to close your natural eyes. So I'm here on my assignment. I know what I'm saying out my spirit. I don't have to read. Health and wellness of the mind, health and wellness of the thoughts, health and wellness of the words that you speak. Health and wellness has to be on the top side of the hourglass. Did you hear me, sir? I say it has to be on the top side of the hourglass in order to have health and wellness. Health and wellness has to be here. Health and wellness has to be at the top alkaline side of thought, of conscience, of understanding is up here. And so all this down here has to be on the negative side. This is positivity. This is negative. This right here is conscious thought. This is conscious thought. This is this is this is power. Maybe this might be pain, but you can't have one without the other. And so at the same time, maybe your painful experiences has given you the power. Ooh, have you ever thought about that, sir? That your painful experiences in the earth might just be what it takes to give you the power that you need to harness. So I take sessions into a new dimension. If you want to have a session with me, listen, find a way. All I can say. Find a way to have a session. Let me speak this into your hearing from a personalized perspective, from an individualized perspective. Yeah, I also have these herbal protocol kits. It's an herbal protocol kit. Did you hear me? I said I have herbal protocol kits. And so I got it. I didn't want to pass. Neither did I want to uh, anything other than what should be happening. Thank y'all for sharing. I am I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content. I'm also your podcast professor. Health and wellness. You hear me? I say health and wellness of your mind. I'll let everybody else in the body. Y'all go to the body page. If you want your mind to stand in health and wellness, I'll be here 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 12 o'clock hour. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr.